Northwoods of Michigan's Upper Peninsula. I'm Natasha, and you are tuned in to my weekly video from Plant-Centered Living. Welcome. So this morning we are in my cabin because it's 41 degrees outside in the middle of July. I actually have a crackling fire across the room. I had wanted to tape outside, but it is just too chilly this morning. So I'm sitting here in the comfort of my late 1800s log cabin and talking to you today about cheese and why it's important to remove it from the way that we eat. And for many, the shock and horror, even the thought of removing cheese from the way they eat is too much to handle. And let me just say that I was one of those people who once said I could never give up cheese. I actually remember 3 different occasions in my life saying to someone, there's no way that I could ever give up cheese. I used to bring a block of cheese with me to work and shave off pieces and eat them for my lunch. I used to take cheese and put it on a tortilla, heat it up, roll it up, and just eat that. I mean, I loved cheese. But here's the key. You need to get cheese out of the way that you eat, and once you do that, you no longer crave it. There's a real reason that we crave cheese, and that is there are opiate properties in cheese. So our bodies do in fact crave it. But if you remove it from the way that you eat for a good couple weeks, then your body and your mind no longer say, ooh, I really want that cheese. But as long as we continue eating it, then we're going to continue craving it. Let's think about cheese for just a second, or milk products in general. So we are the only mammals on Earth that drink the milk of another mammal, and we drink milk past infancy. I mean, really, breast milk from an animal, whether that be a cow or a human, is meant to raise the young of that animal into an adult. So why do we think that we as humans somehow need the breast milk of another mammal, and we need it past infancy? I once saw a cartoon and it really put it in perspective for me. It had a man in a business suit underneath a cow, suckling on the udder of this cow. And at first I was like, oh, that's disgusting. And then it really hit me what I was looking at, and that's really essentially what we're doing. We're adults, and we are drinking the milk of another mammal when it is completely unnecessary. And so for a long time, I was vegetarian, and I said to myself, well, you know, I'm going to eat dairy products because it doesn't hurt the cow to milk it. And so I continued to eat dairy products. But what I didn't realize at the time is that I was still participating in a system that not only enslaved those dairy cows, but also perpetuated their suffering. Because eventually, those dairy cows were going to be sent to slaughter, to be turned into hamburger and other food products. And I don't need cheese or dairy products to live, so why would I want to support a system in which it commodifies those animals? So for me, it was both an animal issue as well as a health issue, because dairy products are loaded with cholesterol and fat, neither of which we as humans need in excess. So when we're talking about getting cheese out of the way that we eat, for a lot of people, that actually creates a gut reaction of, that just, I can't do it. It would make life not worth living. I wouldn't even want to eat. I mean, I love cheese. Well, there are many reasons that we crave cheese, and I mentioned earlier that it has opiate-type properties. There's an excellent book that just came out, and it is called The Cheese Trap. And it's written by Dr. Neil Bernard. I would highly recommend that you purchase this book or check it out from your local library. It really puts the cheese issue into perspective. It is very possible to remove cheese and other dairy products from the way that you eat. And once you do that, you very well may see a significant difference in your sinuses, no longer perhaps being stuffy. You may see a change in your skin. If you have had trouble with acne, you may see that lessen. You also may go to sleep at night feeling better that you're not contributing to a system that treats animals poorly on our behalf when that simply isn't necessary. So take a look at cheese and dairy products if you're working to make that next step in a healthier way of eating for you, for the animals, and for the environment. This is going to cause a lot of questions, I'm sure, so send them my way. As always, love to talk through these issues and provide additional information. So I also want to hear your experiences. If you do choose to remove dairy products from the way that you eat, share the story with me so that I can share it with others. So thanks so much for watching today. Have a great week, and please do remember that you can visit www.plantcenteredliving.com, and I offer a guide called Natasha's Notes that helps people make the transition to a plant-centered lifestyle. And I also offer mentoring services with a variety of different packages to meet people's needs to help you on that transition to a plant-centered lifestyle. So let me know how I can help you, because together we can learn from one another. Have a great week and take care.